Alright guys, we're gonna finish up with Rey because I have way more characters to address to actually fix the sequel trilogy. One of the things that got on my nerves with Rey, not necessarily the character, but the direction of the character, was that learning her lineage didn't truly do anything for her. It didn't, like, there was no hurdle to overcome in this instance. There was no inner turmoil, all the things that usually tie into identity. So much time had passed since the Emperor's death, and because of his scorched earth policies, not a lot of record of him was left either for her to learn. So by her learning about her lineage, it kind of didn't matter at the end of the day. To know that this guy was a dark and evil whatever is practically a stranger. Another thing was, this staff right here, I thought was prime foreshadowing for her to end up with a lightsaber staff by the end of the trilogy, which may or may not have been the case, but that reminds me how her final duel wasn't really with a lightsaber per se. Like, it was very lackluster and not what you would do for a final battle. If they would have truly worked her fighting status from the ground up, really making it seem like she really needs to learn the basics and fundamentals instead of somehow beating an old Luke Skywalker, then we probably would have seen the development from a normal weapon to a lightsaber to inevitably the dual lightsaber or lightsaber staff. Finally, these two didn't have to get together, but for her to fall in love with like the psychopath that's been trying to kill her and her friends and kidnap her and rule the galaxy and destroy most of the galaxy, it was just weird and out of place, and kind of feels like a negative female stereotype in a lot of movies and TV shows, or even in just normal social media of the girl falling for the toxic guy. It was just weird and it felt wrong. Speaking of this guy though, he's going to be the next one that we talk about because he's going to be very, very important to changing the sequel trilogy. And no, I'm not making him the main character, but you will see if you like and follow for the next video.